Hello friends! My name is Eliana and I'm a children's instructor at the Elkridge branch of the Howard County Library System. One of the questions that we get asked a lot at the library is, what book should I read next? We're always happy to help you find your great next read, but today I'm going to tell you about a tool that lets you find some on your own. It's called Novelist. We have this tool for adults too, but I'm going to show you Novelist K through 8 today, which is geared specifically toward kids. The first step to access this and all of our online resources is to go to the Howard County Library System website at www.hclibrary.org. Once you're there, you want to click on the Youth and Educators tab right in the middle of the top blue bar. That will take you to our Learning from Home resources page. Sometimes this picture might change, or even the title could tweak a little, but it will always be a great place to find online resources for you. Since we're focusing on resources for elementary age students today, we are going to click on this link that says children ages 5 to 10. Now you can see that we've come to the Learning from Home resources for elementary school students. That's you. If you scroll down this page, you will find all kinds of awesome resources that can help you in different ways. The one I'm going to tell you about today is here in the Literacy, Reading, and eBooks section. Remember, it's Novelist K through 8. When you click on the link in blue here, you can see that you will come to a remote authentication page. This is where you need to put in your library card number and PIN. If you have a physical card from the library, just type in all the numbers below the barcode on the back without spaces. It should start with 21267. Your PIN is usually set to the last 4 digits of your phone number, although you can change that when you sign in. If you signed up for a card online, you should have a barcode number that starts with PACREG and then some numbers. Your PIN would also be the last 4 digits of your phone number, unless you chose a different one signing up. Check with your grown-up if you're not sure. If you go to a Howard County public school, you also have a barcode number and PIN from the school. You can see these by logging into your hcpss.me page and clicking on the Hi logo button for the library. You may have to put in your HCPSS login again, but it will take you to a page like this that lists your barcode and PIN. Once you enter whichever kind of card number and PIN you are using, you will get to a page like this. Now, like I mentioned, Novelist is a tool to help you pick something to read. There are a few ways to do that. The suggested types of books on this front page will change depending on what the people who run the website are choosing to highlight. I took this screenshot as it was coming up on Halloween, so they were focusing on some creepy books. You can browse things in this suggested area in the middle and notice the tabs for the different ages. If you click on ages 0 through 8, your options look very different than they did for teens. At the bottom of that highlighted window, notice the link to Try Our Appeal Mixer. Let's look at that. You can also get to the Appeal Mixer by going to the top of the page and looking at Browse By. When you hover over that, it drops down with genre, appeal, and award winners. Clicking on Appeal will take you to that same page as the Try Our Appeal Mixer link. You can make your own appeal mix to find books that sound good to you. Before you start, check those tabs at the top again to make sure you're in the right age range. We're going to look at ages 0 through 8 for this one. Now, to pick a category, we'll choose illustrations. Maybe you like cartoony illustrations. Then pick another category. Let's do writing style. We'll choose minimal text because maybe you want the pictures to tell most of the story. You can search just with those or add another category. Once you're ready to search, click on the Find Titles button. Look at that! It found 114 titles you can look through and decide about. You can click on View All to get that whole list and see more details on a page like this. You can narrow down what it shows using these tools in the panel on the left, limiting by age, publication year, or getting more specific in each of those categories. You can also use the drop-down menus in the upper right to decide how you want to sort and view the titles on the list, and how many show on one page. One thing you want to remember if you're interested in a book is this Check Availability button. It will let you see whether HCLS owns the book, and how many copies are available in what format. If we look at a good day, we can see that the library has 15 copies and 13 of them are on our shelves. Unfortunately, sometimes we don't own a book that is suggested on Novelist. If we scroll down to number 8 on the list, you can see that you might get a message like this one for The Ugly Pumpkin, saying not owned by this library. If you're really excited to read it, check with someone who works at the library, and we might be able to borrow it from a different library system for you. Using the back button from your list will take you back to the appeal mixer, although you will have to check that age tab again. You can also scroll down here below where you choose your own mix to see a few suggested combinations that might sound good. You can hover over any of these titles to see what they're about. Okay, going back to the homepage, I want to show you another way to find some great books to read. On the left side of the page, you'll see a panel with recommended reads lists. Use the tabs at the top to choose your age range, 0 to 8, 9 to 12, or teen, and all these categories show up. We're going to look at 9 to 12 for this one, and there are so many different lists. If you click on one, say friendship stories, you can see some more detailed categories pop up. I think I'll choose Misfits United. When I do that, this page loads with a whole bunch of recommended reads. At the top, it gives you a general description of what you'll find in that category. Use these drop-down menus at the top of the list to control how the list is sorted and shown and how many books are listed on one page. Make sure again to take a look at the check availability below any titles you're interested in. Keep in mind that it will only list print and ebooks, so if you enjoy audiobooks, I know I do, then be sure to look for that in our catalog on the HCLS website. For instance, I happened to find out that The Truth as Told by Mason Buttle is available not only in print and ebook like it says here, but e-audiobook, audiobook on CD, and Playway. Novelist has some other great ways to explore too. Let's go back to the homepage to take a look. If you have a favorite book and want to find more like it, you can look for read-alikes. Start by putting the title of the book you loved in the search bar at the top. Let's use Wings of Fire as an example. It may suggest some specific searches, but you can just press enter or click on the search button once you type in the title. So you can see that I got 154 results for that. It's starting with the graphic novels, but these tabs here show that I can see results in books, series, authors, and lists and articles. When I click over to series, the top 4 are the ones I was thinking of. But scrolling down, it turns out that some other series had those keywords too. That's cool. Maybe you'll find something else exciting that way. If you click over to authors, you can see the author I was expecting, Tui Sutherland, along with a few others. Lists and articles has some other resources that you can look through if you'd like, including awards and recommended reads lists that those titles might appear on. A lot of the articles are aimed more at librarians. But coming back to books, I want to show you about those read-alikes. You can see here that there are 3 different links under each of these titles that say read-alikes. The first is title read-alikes. That will take you to a list of books that share some things in common with this book. Author read-alikes will take you to a list of authors who have similar styles to the author of this book. Series read-alikes will take you to a list of other series that are similar to the one you searched for. One of the cool things about how this works is that it tells you what they have in common. So if you liked the Wings of Fire graphic novel series, but you don't mind if the suggested books aren't a series, you might click on Title Read-alikes for the first book in that series, which is number 3 on this list. You can see that this kind of list is more printer-friendly and it doesn't have that check availability button, but it tells you why it suggests them. So Dragon Watch here by Brandon Mull is also plot-driven and it has dragons and wizards. But maybe you really want a graphic novel. Then you might look down this list at number 2, or number 4, or number 8, which all say that they are fantasy comics. Some of the titles on this list are also part of series, but if you definitely want to find a series, you should click on the series read-alikes. Use the back button to go back to your search and click on series read-alikes this time. If we do that, You can see that a few of them are the same as our title read-alikes, but not all. Going back one more time, try the author read-alikes. There aren't many results for that one, but it can still start to point you in the right direction. You can also do this with any book. Maybe you like Elephant and Piggy books. They're in here too. You can find title, author, and series read-alikes just like we did with Wings of Fire. There's other cool stuff you can do with Novelist, but I'm going to leave it at that for now. Explore when you have a chance, and enjoy all the new titles you can learn about. If you can't find your card number or PIN, you can have them sent to your email address by clicking on the My Account link at the top of the HCLS website. And you are welcome to contact us directly. Click on the Contact Us button in the top right corner of the homepage to get to a screen like this. You can see details here of how and when to call any of our branches, or chat by clicking on the We Are Here button in the bottom right corner of our website. You can scroll down this page to get to a form to send an email as well. We're happy to help if you have trouble accessing these or any of our other resources. You can also email askhcls@hclibrary.org with questions or comments, including your thoughts on this video. Just be sure to mention that you're talking about the Elementary e-resources video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.